Russian troops have received orders to proceed with an invasion of Ukraine. That's according to new U.S. intelligence. Publicly, Russia did announce its military drills near Ukraine's northern border, slated to end today, will continue. But it says it has no plans to invade. In eastern Ukraine, soldiers are ready and waiting for an attack from Russia. President Biden said Friday that Russia intends to strike Kiev, the capital city, within days, with some 190,000 troops surrounding the country. Michael Abeda has been talking to Colorado's Ukrainian community, and those who support them. You've been doing that all this weekend, Michael. And we know they're pushing for peace and a tough stance against Russia's leader.
Yeah, Kelly, supporters who were at this church on Sunday and at the Capitol on Saturday say that ever since the Soviet bloc fell apart, Vladimir Putin has wanted the Ukraine to be part of Russia because it's the breadbasket of the region. And now they say he's afraid that Ukraine is moving too far towards the west and nothing will stop him from invading.
I think that what's going to work at this point is power.
Ukrainian Americans and their supporters who demonstrated at the Colorado State Capitol Saturday say Vladimir Putin wants Ukraine to be part of Russia. And while they don't want war, they think if and when he invades, it will be long past time for the United States and its allies to stand up to him.
They did not stop him when he was in Georgia. They did not stop him when he came to Moldova. They did not stop him when they took over Crimea. They did not stop him when he was taking his separatists into the Donbas area.
They say that even though Ukraine isn't a part of NATO, the alliance of nations formed to stand up to Russia, as a part of the Budapest Accord signed in 1994, the Ukraine traded their nuclear capabilities for protection. And now is the time for the U.S. to hold up their end of the bargain.
It's a tricky situation. Nobody wants to go back to the Cold War days, but Ukraine's not starting it.
And that fear of war is what so far has kept the Biden administration from committing to sending troops to Ukraine, opting instead for economic sanctions against Russia.
We're talking about the potential for war in Europe. I mean, let's really take a moment to understand the significance of what we're talking about.
But these Coloradans say Putin only respects one thing: military might.
No agreements, no paperwork, no diplomatic issues. They're not going to stop him. We don't believe in that.
Now, to be very clear, once again, we've said it a couple times, none of these people are war hawks. They do not want to go to war with Russia, but they are convinced that Vladimir Putin will invade the Ukraine. And when that happens, they say they want the U.S. to stand up to him the way their friends and family are back in the Ukraine. In Denver, Michael Aveta, covering Colorado First.